Welcome to Smart Army. A is for Allah. Allah. A is for Allah. B is for Bismillah. Bismillah. B is for Bismillah. C is for camel. Camel. C is for camel. D is for dates. Dates. D is for dates. E is for Eid. Eid. E is for Eid. F is for fasting. Fasting. F is for fasting. G is for Jibrail. Jibrail. G is for Jibrail. H is for halal. Halal. H is for halal. I is for imam. Imam. I is for imam. J is for Jannah. Jannah. J is for Jannah. K is for Kaaba. Kaaba. K is for Kaaba. L is for lantern. Lantern. L is for lantern. M is for mosque. Mosque. M is for mosque. N is for Noor. Noor. N is for Noor. O is for olive. Olive. O is for olive. P is for prayer. Prayer. P is for prayer. Q is for Qibla. Qibla. Q is for Qibla. R is for Ramadan. Ramadan. R is for Ramadan. S is for Salah. Salah. S is for Salah. T is for Tasbih. Tasbih. T is for Tasbih. U is for Umrah. Umrah. U is for Umrah. V is for vinegar. Vinegar. V is for vinegar. W is for wudu. Wudu. W is for wudu. X. Y is for Yasin. Yasin. Y is for Yasin. Z is for Zamzam. Zamzam. Z is for Zamzam. Subscribe for more. Welcome to Smart Army.
A for Allah, the one we adore. B for Bismillah, start with His name. C for charity, help those in need. D for dua, our prayers we plead.
E for Eid, a festival so grand. F for fasting, a pillar we stand. G for good deeds in every way. H for Hajj, we journey and pray. I for Iman, our faith so true. J for Jannah, our paradise view. K for kindness to all around. L for love in hearts abound. M for masjid, where we pray. N for noble in every way. O for obedience, Allah's command. P for peace across the land. Q for Quran, a holy book. R for Ramadan, a month we look. S for Salah, our daily prayer. T for Taqwa, Allah's care. Ummah, our Muslim nation. V for virtue, our foundation. W for wudu, our ablution clean. X for example, Prophet Muhammad. When I wake up and start my day, I say Bismillah right away. Before I eat and when I play, Bismillah I always say. Smart's only, let's sing it loud. Bismillah makes us proud. Smart's only in everything we do. Bismillah, it's true. Before I write, before I draw, Bismillah opens every door. When I run and when I rest, Bismillah helps me do my best. Smart's only, let's sing it loud. Bismillah makes us proud. Smart's only in everything we do. Bismillah, it's true. When I learn something new today, Bismillah, it leads the way. When I talk, when I try, Bismillah is my reply. Smart's only, let's sing it loud. Bismillah makes us proud. Smart's only in everything we do. Bismillah, it's true. Bismillah, when I laugh or smile, Bismillah makes my life worthwhile. When I listen and when I speak, Bismillah makes me strong, not weak. In the morning, in the night, Bismillah keeps my heart so bright. When I start and when I end, Bismillah, my special friend. Smart's only, let's sing it loud. Bismillah makes us proud. Smart's only in everything we do. Bismillah, it's true. When I wake up and start my day, I say Bismillah right away.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam, big sister. Will you tell me a story about a prophet? Yes. Of course. Today I'll tell you a story about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. A long time ago, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in a land where people worshipped idols. His father made statues of idols, and people prayed to them. But Ibrahim alayhi salam knew that the idols could not hear or help them. He told his father, "Why do you worship things that cannot hear or see?" His father got angry and told him to stop talking about it. But Ibrahim alayhi salam wanted to teach people about Allah, the one true God. One day there was a big festival in the town. While everyone was away, Ibrahim alayhi salam went to a temple. He broke all the small idols with an axe, leaving only the biggest one. When the people returned, they were shocked and angry. They asked, "Who broke our idols?" Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Ask the big idol, maybe he knows." The people said, "The idol cannot talk." Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Then why do you worship something that cannot speak or help you?" The people became very angry and decided to punish Ibrahim alayhi salam. They built a big fire and tied him up. They threw him into the fire. But Allah commanded the fire, "Be cool and safe for Ibrahim." The fire did not harm Ibrahim alayhi salam. The people were amazed and knew that Ibrahim alayhi salam was telling the truth. Ibrahim alayhi told them Allah is the one true Lord, worship only Him. Later, Allah blessed Islam with two sons, Prophet Ismail alayhi salam and Prophet Ishaq alayhi salam. Allah tested Ibrahim alayhi salam by asking him to sacrifice his son Ismail alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam were ready to obey Allah. But Allah replaced Ismail alayhi salam with a ram as a reward for their faith. Allah was pleased with Ibrahim alayhi salam and made him a great prophet. Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam also built the Kaaba in Mecca. The Kaaba became a special place for Muslims to worship Allah. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam taught people to trust and obey Allah. That was such a great story, sister. MashaAllah. I'm glad you liked it. Now, can I ask you some questions? Yes. Who did the people worship in the beginning? Idols. What happened when Prophet Ibrahim salam broke all the idols? The people got angry and asked, what did Allah do when Ibrahim salam was thrown into the fire? Allah made the fire cool and safe. Who helped Ibrahim salam build the Kaaba? His son, Ismail salam. MashaAllah, you remembered everything. That's all for tonight. I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Subscribe for more. Assalamu alaikum kids. Today my sister Tara will tell you a story about Prophet Noah alayhi salam. Please start, Sister Tara.
A long time after Prophet Adam alayhi salam, people on earth had grown in number. But Shaitan, the devil, tricked them, and many people started worshipping idols instead of Allah. So, Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, sent Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, to guide them back to the right path. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, told the people, fear Allah and listen to his commands. But the people didn't want to listen. They shook their heads and kept worshipping idols. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, said, don't you understand? Allah created the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the trees, and everything around you. He did all this for you. Why are you worshipping idols instead of Allah? But the people laughed at him and said, you're just a man like us. Why should we listen to you? Still, Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, didn't give up. He kept calling them to Allah, day and night, for 950 years. Some poor and weak people believed him and followed Allah's guidance. But most people made fun of him and even threw stones at him. One day, Allah spoke to Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, and said, don't be sad, Noah. You have done your job. Now I will punish the wrongdoers. Build a big ship that can carry a pair of every animal and the believers. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, didn't know how to build a ship, but Allah guided him. First, Allah told him to plant trees, and after many years, the trees grew big and strong. Then Allah told him to cut the trees and use the wood to build the ship. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, and his followers worked hard day and night to build the ship. The disbelievers laughed and said, look at this crazy old man building a ship on a mountain. How will he move it to the sea? Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, said, you will see soon. Finally, after many months, the ship was ready. It was very big, with 3 sections, one for the birds, one for the humans, one for the animals. Allah told Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, that the flood would begin when water comes out of his stove. One day, water started pouring from the stove, and it began to rain heavily. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, quickly called the believers and the animals to board the ship. The animals came in pairs, one male and one female of each kind. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, asked his wife and son to come on the ship, but they refused. His son said, "I will climb the mountain and save myself." Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, shouted, "Come on the ship. Only Allah can save you." But his son ignored him. A huge wave came and swept him and the other disbelievers away. The ship floated on the water for 150 days. Allah made sure that the animals lived peacefully together. Even the lions and tigers stayed calm. But the rats were causing trouble, so Allah created cats to control them. After months at sea, Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, sent a crow to find land, but it didn't return. Then he sent a dove, which came back with an olive branch in its beak. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, knew that land was near. Soon, the ship stopped on Mount Judy. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, and the believers came out and thanked Allah. The animals were released, and they spread across the earth. Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, put his forehead to the ground and prayed to Allah. This was a new beginning for humanity.
That was such a great story, Tara.
Mashallah, I'm glad you liked it. Now, can I ask you some questions?
Yes, Tara.
Why did Allah send Prophet Noah, alayhi salam, to the people?
To guide them back to Allah.
Correct. Why didn't the people listen to him?
They thought he was just like another man like them.
Very good. Who boarded the ship with the Prophet?
The believers and animals in pairs.
Excellent. And where did the ship finally land?
On Mount Judy.
Mashallah, you remembered everything. That's all for tonight. Subscribe Smarts Only.
A long time ago, there was a king named Pharaoh who was very mean to the people of Egypt. Pharaoh was scared that a boy from the Israelites would grow up and take away his kingdom. So Pharaoh ordered that all the baby boys from the Israelites should be taken away. When Prophet Musa Islam was born, his mother was very worried. Allah told Musa Islam's mother to put him in a basket and place it in the river. The basket floated down the river and was found by Pharaoh's wife. Pharaoh's wife felt love for the baby and decided to keep him. Musa Islam grew up in Pharaoh's palace like a prince. When Musa Islam grew older, he saw that Pharaoh was treating the Israelites very badly. One day Musa Islam saw a man being hurt and he accidentally hurt the other man while trying to help. Musa Islam went to a place called Madian where he helped two sisters get water from a well. Their father liked Musa Islam and gave him one of his daughters to marry. One day, while traveling, Musa Islam saw a burning bush on a mountain. Allah spoke to Musa Islam from the bush and told him he was chosen as a prophet. Allah gave Musa Islam special powers like turning his staff into a snake. Allah told Musa Islam to go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to stop being cruel. Musa Islam and his brother Harun Islam went to Pharaoh with Allah's message. Pharaoh refused to listen and challenged Musa Islam to show his powers. Musa Islam threw his staff and it turned into a big snake and swallowed the magician's snakes. Pharaoh still didn't believe and made life harder for the Israelites. Allah sent many punishments to Pharaoh like floods, frogs, and darkness. Pharaoh finally let the Israelites go but then changed his mind and chased them. Musa Islam and the Israelites reached the Red Sea and couldn't escape. Allah told Musa Islam to strike the sea with his staff. The sea split in two and Musa Islam and the Israelites walked through safely. When Pharaoh and his army followed, the sea closed and they were all lost. Musa Islam and his people were free and thanked Allah for saving them. Musa Islam taught the Israelites about Allah and to worship only Him. Musa Islam was a kind and patient prophet who trusted Allah always. Subscribe for more Islamic stories.
Story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Long ago, in Egypt, a bad king named Pharaoh ruled the land. Pharaoh was very cruel and did not believe in Allah. One day, Pharaoh had a dream that a baby boy would grow up and take his kingdom. So he made a bad rule to harm all baby boys born to the Israelites. At that time, a pious woman gave birth to a baby boy. His name was Musa alayhi salam. Allah told Musa's mother to place him in a basket. She put the basket in the river Nile to keep him safe. The basket floated gently down the river. It reached the palace of Pharaoh. Pharaoh's wife, Asya, saw the baby and loved him. She asked Pharaoh to keep the baby and raise him as their own. Pharaoh agreed. And baby Musa alayhi salam grew up in the palace. Musa's real mother was called to feed him, so Allah returned baby Musa to his mother safely. Musa alayhi salam grew up strong and wise. One day, he saw two men fighting. One was from his people. Musa alayhi salam tried to help, but he accidentally hurt the other man. He became afraid and left Egypt. He traveled far and reached a place called Madian. There he helped two women get water from a well. Their father was a good man and invited Musa alayhi salam to his home. Musa alayhi salam stayed and worked with him. Later, he married one of the man's daughters. After many years, Musa alayhi salam was traveling with his family. On the way, he saw a fire on a mountain. He went closer to the fire and heard a voice. It was the voice of Allah speaking to him. Allah told Musa alayhi salam that he was chosen as a prophet. Allah gave him special signs and miracles. One miracle was his staff turning into a snake. Another miracle was his hand shining bright. Allah told him to go back to Egypt. He was to tell Pharaoh to believe in Allah. Musa alayhi salam asked for help, so Allah sent his brother Harun alayhi salam. They went to Pharaoh and gave him Allah's message. Pharaoh was proud and refused to believe. He asked for proof. Musa alayhi salam showed the miracles from Allah. Pharaoh laughed and brought his magicians. The magicians threw their ropes, and they looked like snakes. But when Musa alayhi salam threw his staff, it became a real snake. It ate all the fake ones. The magicians believed in Musa's message. Pharaoh got angry and punished them. Still, Musa alayhi salam kept calling him to Allah. Pharaoh became more cruel. Allah sent signs to warn Pharaoh and his people. There were floods, frogs, lice, and locusts. But Pharaoh did not listen. Allah told Musa alayhi salam to take the believers and leave Egypt. They traveled at night and reached the sea. Pharaoh and his army chased them. The people were scared. But Musa alayhi salam said, Allah is with us. Allah told him to strike the sea with his staff. The sea split into two. A dry path appeared in the middle. Musa alayhi salam and his people crossed safely. When Pharaoh and his army tried to follow, the sea closed on them. Pharaoh and his army drowned. Allah saved Musa alayhi salam and the believers. Musa alayhi salam led his people and taught them Allah's rules. He went up Mount Sinai to receive the Torah. The Torah was Allah's holy book for the people of Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam faced many tests, but he stayed patient. He was a great prophet and leader. His story teaches us to trust Allah and be brave. Always believe in Allah and follow the truth. And remember, Allah helps those who believe in Him.
Today, I want to tell you a special story. It's about something very important in Islam. It's called zakat.
Zakat? What's that, Daddy?
Zakat is when we give a part of what we have to help others who need it. It's a way of sharing.
Oh, so people give things to people?
Yes, exactly. It could be money, food, or even clothes. Anything that will help others.
But why do we do that, Daddy? We have to give our things?
Good question. You see, in Islam, we believe that when we give, it makes us kind and loving. Allah wants us to help those who are less fortunate.
So Allah wants us to share?
Yes, Allah loves it when we help others. And when we share, we also learn to be grateful for what we have.
But how much do we have to give?
You don't have to give everything. Just a little bit, like 2.5% of what you own.
2.5? That sounds like a tiny bit.
Exactly. Even a small amount can make a big difference to someone in need. Imagine if everyone gave just a little, lots of people would be helped.
So if I have $10 and give 25 cents...
That's right. And that 25 cents could help someone buy food or a new pair of shoes.
That's so nice. But what if I don't have money? I want to do charity.
You can also give food, clothes, or toys that you don't need anymore.
So I can give some of my toys?
Yes, sweetie. If you have toys that you don't play with anymore, you can give them to children who don't have toys.
I have some toys that I don't play with. I'll give them to the children who need them.
That's wonderful. You're learning to share, and that makes Allah happy. Remember, zakat doesn't just help the poor, it also makes us better people.
I like that. But what happens when we give zakat?
Well, when we give zakat, Allah rewards us. We don't give to get something back, but Allah will make our hearts feel happy and peaceful.
I want to feel happy and peaceful.
And you will. You'll also see that helping others makes the world a better place.
I think I understand now. When we give, we're not just helping others, we're making the world nicer.
Exactly. And it's not just about giving money. Even a smile, a kind word, or helping someone is part of zakat.
Wow, zakat is about more than just giving things. It's about being
Yes,
kind for
sweetheart.
a day.
It's about having a kind heart, and doing good things to make the world a better place for everyone.
I want to help others all day time, Daddy.
And you will, my dear. Helping others and giving zakat is a part of being a good person and a good Muslim.
I can start today. I'll give some of my toys. Maybe I'll save some money for the poor kids
That's
too.
a wonderful idea. I'm proud of you for wanting to help. Remember, every little bit counts.
Thank you for teaching me about the zakat, Daddy. I feel happy just about thinking helping.
I'm so happy to hear that, my dear. Zakat is a way to bring us closer to Allah and make our hearts full of love.
I'll always remember to give and share just like the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us.
That's right. You're doing something very special. Keep your heart kind, and you'll be a great example for others.
I will, Daddy. I am ready to make the world better, one small act of kindness.
I'm so proud of you. Remember, zakat helps others and also helps you grow into a kind person.
I feel so happy to know that I can make a difference even with small things.
That's the spirit. Every little act of kindness counts, and you're helping to make the world a beautiful place.
Subscribe for more Islamic videos.